All right, everybody, welcome back to the Aztec Rebuild Series here on NCAA 25. We are now in the off season for 2030, setting up for 2031. We made it all the way to the Orange Bowl and fell short going against Georgia. Georgia took us out, but it gave us a little bit of hope and understanding that we could make it. We have a shot at building out a championship team. All we have to do is kind of keep that focus there, and hopefully we'll be all right. We actually had a one player get drafted this year, as it looked like one of our running backs, Matthews, was going to be a projected third rounder, and we decided to convince him to stay and come back and see if we can repeat our efforts and make it further. So in this episode, we're going to talk through the recruiting, see if we can get some more people in the transfer portal, and then we'll talk about our schedule, because our goal is to build out another schedule again to have a shot at another run here. So before we check out the transfer portal, here is what we have so far as recruits that have verbally confirmed or on track, actually, that have already signed. You have Kevin Body. He's a free safety, 6 foot 199, freshman, 4-star recruit, good speed on him, good man coverage. You're talking about it with decent acceleration, and he's not going to have any issues getting shook at an away game. He's already has impact development, excited about that. We have a 4-star right tackle, 6'7", 314, David Demukeji. He's only got norm dev, but he's got pocket shield and PA shield from the get. So you're talking about a guy that's going to hold it down on that right side and be prepared and ready to roll. These are all freshmen, so we got to remember that. 4-star Ricardo Caton. So we got a left tackle to pair up with Demukeji for the future. Road Dog, team player, clear-headed, normal dev, but a really good setup there. He's got good pass block and run block finesse, and the hope is that he'll build out to a future tackle and starter there. We snagged up a 4-star high school recruit, a right guard out of Concord, California, Tim Fogg. Strong grip, impact dev. You're talking about good qualities from the get. So the O-line is being built out. And then we got even crazier. 5-star gem, Dennis Timms, defensive tackle, elite dev trait. He's got duress as a dev trait already. Takedown and recoup for abilities, mental, Road Dog fan favorite team player. This guy's got 84 power moves, 6'3", 319. We lost our main defensive tackle, right? Mick Carr has been with us forever. So now we need a new guy, and I think Dennis Timms is going to have a chance to be a freaking true freshman and a shot at taking some real downs in this year's season. We picked up a 5-star, 6'5", 215-pound wide receiver out of Magnolia, Texas. Star dev, 94 speed, 97 jump, 84 release. This is crazy what this guy can do. We could potentially put him on the outside, allow Mia Toga to play as a slot. Bean playing on the opposite side, a sophomore. This guy's got sure hands, a 50-50 ability. Then we take a 5-star Matt Heflin, 6'1", 238. This is a guy I can see myself moving him potentially as an outside linebacker. I think he's got the speed and ability to do something pretty nasty. We can have him in the rush package, but I think we could leverage him to play an outside linebacker because we have Veluwaga, and I believe we have another cat that I really want to lean on there. 4-star Henry Lemon, 6'3", 277. More of a defensive end type of height and weight that I would like to have on the edge there. 84 block shed, impact dev. Then we snagged up a fullback, Duke Uchi. He's got screen enforcer, recoup. This guy could play tight end if need be as well, 6'1", 232. We picked up a 3-star gem corner though, 6'3", 198, 92 speed, 83 change of direction, 84 acceleration, 73 zone coverage. You got a star dev with this guy. We could probably throw him in the slot, help him out, and potentially put him on the outside. Another corner in Cortez Dubois. This is a guy we're probably going to have him just kind of chill. He's got Legion. Let him play, you know, just have a red shirt year. This is what I'm talking about. Most of these guys will probably be red shirted. Some may have a shot. I think Tejeda, Timms, and Heflin are probably going to be out there, while the 4 stars are going to go chill for a year. Now, these guys, we got some other cats here that we're trying to build out that didn't get signed during the season. Deshaun Cunningham, he's an elusive back, and he's got good speed, change of direction on him, and the hope is that he'll be able to rock out. Don't know if I want him to visit just yet. We got Alfonso Tai, 4-star, 6'5", 200-pound wide receiver out of Sewanee, Georgia. Balanced recoup ability with natural mental. This guy's got 89 acceleration, 92 speed, 94 jump, 83 release. It's a 4-star recruit that I think could really be nasty. The goal is to get Jaquiz Blank as much options as possible, or the future quarterback as much options as possible. So I'm excited about that. And then we got another 4-star free safety here that's got 86 speed, 83 hit power, 72 zone coverage, and you know, I'm really excited about these guys here. When you check this out, see what we got, you got to think about what do we need, right? We have a total of 82 players. I think we need 86. So what we need to look at right now is how do we ensure we fulfill some of this stuff. Tight ends, we got a right guard, right tackle. I don't know why it's saying we need this. We should have these guys already. That's kind of incredible there. Yeah, Augustine's gone. We got Ty and Hurley. We got Velawaga there, so that's good to go. We got Mick Carnes-Zuniga. So the defensive tackle is, you know, you're going to be left with Morales, Williams, Amano, and then you'll have Timms in there. You got left outside linebacker Flynn. Oh, but yeah, we need linebacker. Left outside linebacker. Upshaw's still here, no issue there. Lozano and Bocelli are still there, no issue. So probably snag up another left outside linebacker. Corner. These guys are all freaking young still, which is so crazy. But we picked up Dubois, so I'm not sure if we need any more. It says we need targeted 2. I don't know what else we need here. We have a total of 82. We need 86. I'd say we don't need a strong safety. We don't need a free safety. I'd say we're probably going to try to target an outside linebacker. Going to flip him left or right. I'd say we probably need to flip a defensive tackle potentially. I don't think we need to do that. I can just kind of flip one of those guys over and we're going to be fine. So I don't think we need to do that. I'd say outside linebacker. Offensively, I mean, we got Stewart, Matthews, Verrett, Shelley, Cunningham. I don't think we really need much there. If we could find another superstar halfback, why not? We got all the quarterbacks we need. We don't need anything crazy right there. I think everybody is fine in that space. Because Blank's going to be the starter. You don't need to do that. He's going to be a junior next season. No reason to sweat that. So I'd say if we could find another halfback, cool. Probably look at a tackle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, maybe a right guard. So we go so a guard, a tackle. Yeah, guard and a tackle. I don't think we need to do much after that. So guard, tackle. Guard, tackle, halfback, outside linebacker. I think that's it. And maybe DT, but guard, tackle, outside linebacker, DT. Okay, so those are 6 positions we got to look at there. So now we're going to check out the transfer portal, right? So knowing that too, do we need another free safety? I mean, you could be fine with that. These are pieces where we might be able to let some other people go. Getting a halfback there, that'll determine if we got a find something here. So there are some decent pieces out there. We got to look at the interest. We got some 4-star guys out there. So Feliciano is a junior. Do we really need another guy starting right now? This is the issue too. It's like there's not too many pieces here in the transfer portal where I'm super excited to grab them. I mean, there isn't too many transfer guys here. So I don't really think we need to do much. I mean, we could check out the halfback real quick. You got a 3-star here in Eric Rubin. We could target him, but I'm not too excited about that. I'd say we could look at a tackle. Is there even a tackle that's available right now? I mean, it's a 2-star guy. It's a transfer junior. Like that does not make me feel good. Like there isn't any, like if I could find a DT that could work out in it. Nope. Outside linebacker. Nope. There's like nobody within the range of possibility here that's exciting outside of this 4-star corner right there. So I mean, we'll look at these two guys, but now that I think about it, I only want one transfer. That's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to do one transfer, and we're going to start looking at some of these other guys that are available to us right now. Like, are there any 5-stars that are out there right now? Is there any 5-stars that are available? I doubt it. I mean, if there were, it looks like we went after them. Tejeda, Heflin, Tim's, like, we are targeting these guys. So, if there's any other 4-stars out there? Not really. Like, we got these guys honed in. I just don't see any reason to try to grab anybody else. I mean, we could, like, that's my goal, is just kind of filter it out, right? So we got a high school student here, or a power back. I mean, I'd be interested in this power back here, Nathan Stefanik. Let's kind of check him out, see what's out there. There's a right tackle that's available. I mean, you got a 6'5", 242 tight end. I mean, not really. I'll take a right outside linebacker, a look at that. Kind of see what we can do there. Let's look if there's any DTs that are available. Doesn't look like there is, man. Yeah, there really isn't. So that's going to be a big recruit next season. And we don't necessarily have to hit, 86 players. I think it's good to do that, but we don't necessarily have to do that now. I think we're in a good spot here. You got Tayshawn Kafka. We could try. Maybe we could steal somebody. But the DT aspect is what I was hoping to find here, and it doesn't look like we have anybody within the realm of possibility there. So the recruiting isn't that insane. I think if we can find some tackles, that'd be kind of cool. There just is nobody that's within our realm here. If there's a guard out there, that'd be kind of interesting, but I mean, there really isn't anybody. I doubt there's a 4-star, so I'm assuming all that's left is like maybe a 2-star recruit. And you got, Russ McKissick. We could try to check him out. Dominic Mangold, 6'7". We could look at these guys. We don't necessarily have to grab them. I think the 5-star corner is something I'd like to look at as a transfer portal guy, because Su'a Gupta is more of an inside. He's a slot corner more than anything else. So we'll kind of look at that. I don't think there really is anybody that intriguing for me. Sammy Shermer, Connor Bequette. So we're going to look at this in a sec. I'll kind of talk through some of the recruits that I'm looking at right now, and we'll see who's potentially out there for us. So here are the official signings for the 2031 class. You have Kevin Bodywright, that 5-star recruit that we talked about with Impact Dev. You got Dumikeji, you got Ricardo. These are some of the guys we already looked at. Tejada, right? We got a good crew of players, but then this is some of the guys that we snagged up later. Keenan Tobias, star dev, 6'3", 198. I'm excited for him out of San Diego. Cortez Dubois we talked about. We got Deshaun Cunningham 91 speed, 90 acceleration. This is a star div running back, 3-star div that I think can really work out. Alfonso Tai has accepted us out of Suwanee, Georgia. That was one of the recruits that we were looking at, impact dev. Nathan Stefanik is a power back, 5'10", 233. I wanted someone that was going to be a little different. He's got balance, impact dev. That's going to work out for us there. Sam Tenuta, a right tackle, 6'6", 316, norm dev, but that's not bad. Bart Sharp, norm dev, right outside linebacker, 6'4", 229. Good acceleration on him, block shed to start out with. Tashawn Kafka, impact dev, 81 power move is the reason why I went after this linebacker. I think he can do some work there. He's got some speed issues to a certain extent, but if you have him in the rush package, we'll be just fine. Picked up a right guard here, Norm Devin, Russ McKissick, but it's more about depth. Right tackle, 2-star Dominic Mangold at Oceanside, another reason why I brought him in. We found a 3-star gem in Carl Kirkus out of Avon, Ohio, 6'4", 305. He's agile. He's a good old lineman. I think this is a guy that, again, we're creating depth for the future here. Brian Briscoe, a 6'3", 194 wide receiver. He's got a decent start with 70 release, 81 jumping. We might be able to leverage this guy for a future tight end. Kind of a sneaky move there. David Cuero, 6'5", 229. This is a good tight end here that I think can work out for us. We picked up another 3-star gem, George Chukwuma, another tight end that I think could be a JC Thorne. He's got star dev to him, a 79 acceleration, but he's got that 80 catch in traffic that I'm really like there with the 82 catching. We picked up a DT impact dev, Bobby Cash, 74 power move, 6'2", 306. No one wanted him at Murrieta, California. I'm glad we did. So that gives us 74 targets. We needed 22 to recruit. We got 24. So again, it's about building up this team and hopefully allowing us to potentially make it work there. I'm going to do some position changes and then we'll advance and talk about the next stage. So it appears now we got some training results coming in. Let's just check out each position. So Jaquez Blank moves up to an 83 overall, and the freshman redshirt Devontae Emerson moves up to a 79. So he's kind of waiting on the back end. We'll see what happens with Jaquez Blank. He's developing pretty well. He's a 3-star recruit, right, that we brought in. He's pretty much maxed out everywhere we need him to go. His elusiveness has really helped out. He's got he's got pull down with the physical. His mentals, I think, have really worked out. Team player and fan favorite. So I hope Blank can continue to ball out. He's a guy that is one of our main superstars on this team, but look at the rest of these guys growing. It's so cool. Emerson has so much possibilities here. Impact dev, he's a scrambler, a 4-star recruit. We're just letting him grow, letting him be ready. He's maxed out health, quickness. He can get his elusiveness and power up, his accuracy going. And you got a guy that we could see potentially really being a superstar for us when he's a junior and he's ready to roll. We got some other guys here, right, that I think are decent, but we don't need them to pop off. Matthews is a 96 overall running back now. This is the guy, the 4-star recruit, that I think we brought him in as a transfer that could have went to the NFL already as a sophomore. But I think we could probably get him to the point where he will be a first or second round player there. And TJ Stewart is another one. I really like how both of these running backs play. And with Stewart graduating this year, like if we can kind of up his stats, it would be really nice to see, again, some more potential NFL prospects on our board here. Vaughn Shelley is a receiving back that I think is going to get some time along with Johnny Verrett. So we got a good group of wide halfbacks that are going to be nice this season. Stokes is still an 86. It looks like Mia Toga jumps all the way up to a 79 as a sophomore. Technically, he could redshirt now. We can let Mia Toga kind of chill and allow some other pieces to kind of grow around him. You got George Tejeda out there that could end up surpassing him. Kyle Bean has moved up. Like he hasn't had a redshirt time. Alfonso Tai is a freshman that will probably redshirt here soon. But, you know, you got some guys here that are probably not going to make this team. We got such a young core of wide receivers. I think the Atwell-Stokes Bean combo is going to be nice. Miyatoga. I mean, if we let Miyatoga kind of chill for a year, what could that look like for him? To allow maybe Tejeda to get some role there and Ty, right? Like, so I got to think about this. Like, what do we want our wide receiver group to look like this season? The tight end group, you got Skaggs here. He was now a 91 overall, freaking 69 speed tight end. He's a converted O lineman that I felt like could work out, and he's done pretty well as a good blocking tight end. He's always going to be like that third down that third tight end there, maybe number 2. But for me, Thorne is someone I really like now. We now have 2 big old freaking tight ends, so we need a speedster there. And Valerio, you got Cesar Jose. These are transfers. I mean, Thorne is taking a back seat now, so what's going to happen to one of these guys there? Chukwuma, he's a transfer, but we can probably redshirt him, give him a chance. Jennings is an 88 overall tackle now. I'm excited to see what he's going to do for us. Eli Feeney, though, is right behind him, and he's growing well. Mangold and Keaton will redshirt more than likely. Kern is our new left guard there. I think he's going to be pretty solid for us. He's a 91 overall. And look at this freshman, folks. Freshman redshirt Charles Gums is a freaking 85 overall. Stacy is an 80. Like, these are guys that we could probably move on from on the back end there. Burnett's a 90 overall. I'm looking at some of these guys going, hey, you know, do we keep them? Maka Masters has surpassed Beavers. Beavers was the guy I thought was going to do it, but it looks like Masters is going to take over. He's an 88 overall. Stronger, faster, just better in every regard there. So good to know in that space. Mallard is a right tackle, 87. We just got to figure out which one we want here. Kevin Brooks could have technically moved to right guard. That might have shot him up, but look at this freshman here, folks. Jeff Mon. Holy hell, he looks good. 85 overall. Demakeji's not bad as a freshman. Like, these are true freshmen there. Valuaga's an 88 disruptor all day long. Lavonta Ty is a freaking 85 overall. Hurley, 84. We got dogs everywhere, folks. I'm probably going to redshirt Heflin, let him take a break, because if we got Hurley, then we're going to be fine. We'll have a good rotation there. Defensive tackles, Amano is an 85 overall DT. You got JT Williams is an 84, and Morales is an 80. So Tim's, do we redshirt him? I mean we could. I really believe it. We could probably move Tim's to a red shirt, and then we have a dominant pair in Amano and Tim's next season. And Lemons will be there too. It's not bad. Bocelli's an 81. You got Upshaw's a 93. Brown behind him as a sophomore is an 86. Like, this is a good group of linebackers. Lozano, 85. So I'm pumped about this because we got guys that we don't necessarily have to ball out with. I mean, I could redshirt Stanford, Tobias, and Dubois and not be worried about my group there. Ivory's an 85. Kazurshik is an 80. Steven is a 75. Tara takes over Lavrone look at that. Golly, dude. We got a crew. Oh, Rojas is a 70 now. Love that. And Ivy is a 81. So pretty good there. I think we can't redshirt yet. Let's check out our schedule, see where we're going to stand here. So we got a bye week there. They got us going after FCS West at Snapdragon. I don't really want to do that. I'd prefer to go against another team that's decent. That gives us a chance to kind of stretch our legs here. Nothing crazy, but a decent enough team to where I can go, okay, I feel good about this playing at home. Crowd's going to get loud. Doesn't need to be a blowout type of game, but it does need to be one of those games where it's like, hey, we're here to rep, and we want people to know what we do. Let's say our first game against Rice. They're a ranked team. Look at this. You got Oklahoma, week 2. UCLA at home. Illinois. I mean, that's not a bad group. I think we get this stretch here is not bad. Probably go I'd probably want to do this. We'd probably go UCLA. It's probably this 3 here, and then probably a bye week there. Open that up. Then we go week 8. Figure out what we want to do there. I think going against somebody like Cincy would be kind of fun. You know, it's another potentially ranked team there because we got some key ones here. Stanford, California, Washington, Notre Dame are at the end of the year, so these are going to be some crucial games. But having this stretch right here where we kind of get a chance to kind of recruit some players later in the year after we have this good stretch, I don't think that'd be bad. Technically, we can go after UCLA, probably go, so we get 3-game stretch there, open that up, and then go here and throw that Northern Illinois team. But I mean, let's look at some 3-star teams. Who's out there? Who's kind of crazy? I mean, do we want to take on Iowa? They're kind of a good squad. Colorado, Gamecocks, do we do that? I think the Cyclones wouldn't be a bad test right there. Snapdragons, we get 3 home games in a row, a bye week, 2 more home games, and then we don't get another home game until week 13. I think that's a pretty good group there. So we get a bye, 3 games, a bye, 4 not bad games, a bye, chill game, and then all hell breaks loose. So we're an 86 overall team, 87 defense. I think that's pretty good there. It's a good solid strength of schedule. Looks like we got potential recruits that we can look at now. This is where, right, we got to figure out where we have needs. Technically, we don't need a QB. We can get, I guess, another running back, and it looks like we're going to be short, technically. We need 23 total recruits, so we got to look at some tight ends, some guards, right tackle there, and the defense is screaming they need stuff. So we'll go through those recruits and kind of do that offline there. Maybe we talk about some of our recruits in the next episode, but that's where I kind of want to leave it here. Not a bad setup there. I think we brought in some pretty good players. This is where I'd like to probably leave it here because I'd like to just set up my prospect board offline. As far as the standings are concerned, San Diego State is number 11 based on the media vote in the nation. So we've kind of shown that we deserve to be around here, which is good to know. Georgia is at top, of course. That's a team we're always going to continue to eye for the future. As far as coaches are concerned, they got us number 14 there. So, you know, we're surrounded by a good group of competition, but it's going to be pretty fun. Preseason, All-Americans, there's Matthews. He's up there with freaking Danny Pashik, who's a senior. Max Matthews already making waves here for the college landscape. As far as second team, I don't think we have anybody there, unfortunately. But you know, we're gonna have to continue to ball out, and I got faith in my guys, man. I'm looking forward to this next season here, 2031. We got our schedule set, we got our team set. Now it's time for us to ball out. But I'm looking forward to this upcoming season. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. Y'all have yourself a good one, and as always, let's go Aztecs.